All right, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me if the video's a little shaky, but hey, man, I'm doing this from the handheld perspective. I was thinking while I was driving, and I just had to pull over to have this conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, what if my American dream is leaving America? You see, what if my American dream is getting out of America? Now, I'm going to go ahead and ease your thoughts on this right now. This is not a video where the good doc's going to go on this hypothetical rant about everything that's going wrong in the United States today, man, about the politics of what's going on. That's not that video. Not that video. But what it is just a conscientious brain dump, right? I just want to talk about what if my American dream is getting outside the United States. You see, my father was military. Salute to all my veterans out there. Salute to my brother, my OG, triple OG. He was in the Air Force. Dad was Army. And a lot of other family members served as well. But at the same time, I was able to see different parts of the world at a young age. Went to Japan when I was 10. Okinawa more specifically, because sometimes people would be like, Okinawa was not really Japan, because I wasn't mainland. But you get the point, right? So I saw Okinawa, Japan at a young age, and it opened my eyes to like, yo, this shit kind of nice over here. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, this is something that I think everybody should experience, everybody should witness, right? And being from the United States of America has gifted many of us that opportunity, right? You know, passport bros, all that shit, the blue book gentlemen, whatever you want to call it. Having that blue book has put us in positions to be able to see different parts of the world. I.e., what if, rather than just having that as a form of ID, why don't we take that thing and actually put some stamps in that bitch? What if the American dream truly is getting outside of America? Now, many of you who follow my channel, you guys know that I lived in the Philippines for an extended period of time. I've been back and forth since I've been back here in the United States. Again, still working, doing my thing here. But I've seen different parts of the world, man. I've had the chance to see Kuwait. My bad, I lied, not Kuwait, UAE. I don't know where Kuwait came from, but the United Arab Emirates, of course, Korea, that's where my brother is right now, and a couple of other places, Japan, that's aforementioned, and things like that. I've seen these places. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, this is it. Like, this place is actually the shit. Like, I like it here. And it's not that because I like it there, I hate the U.S. No. It's I like it here, and I think this is a place that I could see myself living long periods of time. You see, because just because you like somewhere outside the United States doesn't mean that you hate America. That is so crazy to think that, right? Again, the politics aside, because there are a lot of people, oh my God, man, look at what Donald Trump doing to the stock market. Look at what the house market, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, ladies and gentlemen. I know. I'm going through it too, and I'm trying to get this glare out the way, but just bear with me, okay? It's a lot to take in, right? And I know a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? He gonna crash this, he gonna do all this shit. I know. Let it play out. Again, for the most part, with all due respect, I'm gonna say this, and I want y'all to hear me when I say this, because some people don't hear me when I say it. But I'm a little man on the totem pole, right? A little man on the totem pole. And a lot of what's happening, to an extent, it does affect me, but not as much as it affects the upper echelon, right? The people who have a lot of money invested in a lot of different things that are just tanking at the moment. So yeah, I feel the effects of it stock market wise and things like that, but at the same time, it is nowhere near hitting me as hard as it's hitting the 1%ers. So yeah, to an extent, I am affected by it, but at the same time, I can still live my regular middle-class life and keep it pushing if you still believe in the existence of the middle class, right? I could do that, and I'm fine, and I'm good. See, I'm angling. Just work with me, all right? But at the same time, I'm sitting here wondering, again, what if America is not really for me long-term, right? You got a lot of people who have served in the military that have chosen to retire in duty stations overseas, right? Germany seems to be a popular location amongst my fellow brethren when it comes to retiring, or if they could have duty stations for long periods of time, they choose places like that. Of course, Asia, Korea, Japan, places like that, they seem to be very popular as well. Philippines, you ain't got too many duty stations available for Americans over there. There's a couple places, but at the same time, you know, you'll see them in other places before you see them in the Philippines. But Philippines is nothing more than a quick plane ride, a couple hours, couple $100 to get you to other destinations, which makes living overseas just that much more beautiful, right? Rather than staying in the United States and have to pay a couple grand or so, get you on a nice little flight, get you overseas and stuff like that. All right. But for me, and maybe for you, maybe it just depends on how you feel. Maybe the United States just ain't for you. Right now. Now, again, I'm not shitting on the U.S. I'm not doing none of that stuff, because at the same time, I know what is the term I'm looking for? I know where my bread is buttered. And I know it's because I'm from here that I have the benefits that I have, right? So I'm not going to shit on none of that. I'm just saying, why not take advantage of what being an American actually means? Why not take advantage of the idea of, hey, I got opportunities and I got access and I can do things that people probably from other countries can't do. Let me see what it can do for me, and let's see where this goes, right? Let's not bullshit sugarcoat. Let's just have a moment and see what the other side of the world looks like. Or let's see what another part. I know there you can't sit here and tell me in your heart of hearts that you haven't wondered what another place looks like. All right. Maybe you've seen it on the TV. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was watching your YouTube videos, whatever it may be. You synced it. But at the same time, it's a whole lot different than what you see on TV. I can guarantee you that. I can speak from experience, right? And what's crazy is, you guys know there's so many travel advisories to a lot of the places that a lot of Americans are trying to go. There's travel advisories, and to an extent, I kind of feel like they're trying to scare you into not going. And I'm looking at them like, what you talking about, Willis? Yes, I know the Philippines is dangerous, but damn, the United States is dangerous too. I know, Korea and certain parts of Japan are dangerous too, but at the same time, those same dangers exist anywhere in the world that you go. So why are we even sitting here tripping over travel advisories? Oh, be careful where you go in these places, when kind of everywhere you go stateside, you gotta be careful too. So it's like, why am I gonna be scared? Because the ops or the enemy just look a little bit different, but they move and operate the same? I don't know, man. I don't know. But at the same time, if you allow that to keep you from moving, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to keep you from it. I'm trying to keep you locked in. And anytime and everywhere that I go that's different, if I can record it and show you and talk to you guys about it, by all means, I'm all in. And I apologize for the glare. Just listen to my words. Don't worry about what I look like. I know I'm beautiful. Don't worry about it. But if America ain't for me, to an extent, it may not be for you either, right? Again, not in a bashing way, not in a, oh, you black people don't want to be in America, go back to Africa type shit, because I know it's coming, because y'all fucking just feel like everything got to be racist or so racial related or whatever. I've heard it all. But, just take a mental note, think about that, see how you feel about it, and comment down below, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know, is the American dream truly America for you? Or is it somewhere else in the world? And if it's somewhere else in the world, ladies and gentlemen, tell me where you're trying to go. Now, from my people who are not from the United States and they're trying to get into this to become a part of the American dream, or to, have a job and do this and do that, I'm all for it. Big salute to you. What's crazy is I'm starting to believe that, America is going to become, again, it's already a melting pot of different cultures and shit like that. Even in my little city, I see people from all over the world. Got my Africans here, got a couple Koreans, some Indian people. It's everywhere, right? So what I'm starting to see is a lot of us in the United States are moving out of the country, and a lot of people from other countries are moving in. So it's kind of like we just exchanging residences. That's kind of what it feels like, right? And if you guys feel the same, let me know. If you guys don't, man, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if goddamn right go USA, man. It's USA for life. If that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. If you got a place in mind where you're like, you know what, man, I can see myself long-terming it in another place, let me know where it is, man. It's been a good night, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out.